napkin. I hit go live before I was ready to go live. All right, let me go to YouTube and pull up the live stream. Computer's lagging just a wee bit. Ah, they covered that video. I should have covered that too. Oh well. Let's see. I still could, but I won't. Darn it, wrong button. Need to go live. Go live. There we go. Come on, YouTube. Hurry up. My people are going to be waiting.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slack.
No. Which video is this? I don't think we're supposed to be watching that. Okay, we're going to watch this. Let's see. Customization, monetization. Oh, we got some people up in here. What up, y'all? What's up, Mafia? Pile on up in here. Pile on up in here. Go ahead. Grab a seat. We chilling. It's Thursday night. We do the live streams. We do the live streams on a Thursday. And then after this, I got to finish editing this vlog. I was working on the vlog for you guys. So check the vlog channel tonight. There's going to be a vlog on there. I promise. I promise. I'm posting this vlog tonight. Darn it. I wanted to do a Dougie video before I left out of town, but I'll have to wait till I get back, unfortunately. But this live stream is going down. Live stream is definitely going down. Okay, let's see here. What we doing? What we doing? All right, I think we're all set. I think we can get the show on the road. Let me shrink down. Boo! Let me pull up the screen here. Oh, crap. It's going to be all messed up. Oh, darn it. Hold on. I'm still going to pull it up, but I got to show it first. Give me a moment. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yep, too big. Got to shrink it down. All right, I need that much there. I need a little bit over there. Probably need something over here. Why is it? Definitely need something down here. Boop. Okay, I think we're good now. What up, AOK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. Yes, sir. How y'all doing? AZ in the building. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We are here, and we're about to get it started. Y'all, we're starting off with some Sir Spooks this evening, as y'all can see. This video is titled 7 Scary Videos to Avoid at Night. Well, y'all know we never listen to the rules. Well, we hear them, but we don't pay them no attention. We gonna watch it at night anyway, no matter how scary it is or isn't. No, somebody said nukes. No nukes tonight, Jenny. We're all caught up on Nukes Top 5. Let's watch some Sir Spooks. Top 7.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 7 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. Alright, with that said, let's begin. The first video we'll be taking a look at today comes from the TikTok account VCD, who can be seen filming from inside his car before pulling up to a house. And it's here that he immediately senses something is very wrong. Right away, the uploader gets understandably freaked out when he discovers that the stove has somehow been turned on. Afterward, he takes a moment to breathe and collect himself, but he doesn't get much time to do that, because then this happens.
What?
Why is that on? Why was that damn door? That door was not shut.
Out of nowhere, a door closes by itself, much to the uploader's shock. Clearly rattled, he frustratedly calls out, "Who are you? What do you want?" Probably not expecting an answer, but that's exactly what he gets.
Who are you? What do you want? I'm out.
A strange, disembodied voice can be heard responding with a chilling word, "Leave." The video ends with the man doing exactly that, leaving the house as quickly as he can without looking back. This clip was only posted to TikTok a little over a month ago, so hopefully we'll get an update sometime soon. It's definitely bizarre and unsettling incident to say the least. While skeptics might wonder if the stove or door could have mechanical issues, the clear, close-by voice telling him to leave is what pushes this encounter into much stranger territory. If it's real, it's the kind of experience you don't easily forget.
People saying they don't get notifications. Man, I hate that. I absolutely hate that. I do tweet. If you follow me on Twitter, Artofkickz, I tweet when I'm about to go live. And on Instagram as well. I put it in my Instagram story when I'm about to go live. So be on the lookout.
On November 12th,
Yes, Miranda, I did do the intro.
2011, a YouTube channel by the name of Schwab304 posted a video that shows a young man named Will and documents the strange, creepy events happening inside his dorm room at West Virginia University. In the video, Will explains that unexplainable things happen in his dorm room every single night at exactly 1 o'clock in the morning. He describes hearing weird noises, but says he's never been able to figure out exactly what they are or where they're coming from. Will then sits quietly listening for any signs of activity while his friend films him. After a little while, Will stands up to walk around the dorm, saying that he heard something, and that's when this happens.
What is that?
That was a noise.
I'll look over here. I don't hear it anymore. I think it stopped. Oh my god!
Out of nowhere, a whole bunch of Will's belongings are thrown across the room. Almost like whatever spirit might be lingering there suddenly got angry and decided to trash the place. The video
Darn it, my palpitations are coming back. I need to take that medication. I'm going to take it today. I just had freaking 2 palpitations during this live stream. That last one was big. It's a big one.
video ends pretty abruptly after that, leaving us all to wonder what happened next to Will and his friend. Unfortunately, this is the only video ever posted to Will's channel, and considering how much time has passed, it's highly unlikely we'll ever get an official update on what became of Will, or whether the haunting ever got worse. While some might argue that something off-camera could have been responsible for tossing the objects, strings, someone hiding, etc., the timing and Will's genuine reaction feel convincing.
Heather, Slick, Mandy. Shout out to my mods that are in the building. Shout out to the channel members. Shout out to everybody.
It was a setup. They pulled it off pretty well, especially for a short early 2010s video. But
that's an easy setup too. They stacked them things up tall, and with the horrible quality of this video footage, all they had to do was pull a string.
what do you guys think? Was Will dealing with an angry spirit in his dorm room? Or could there be a more rational explanation for what we're seeing here? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you think.
Cap is what I think.
Over on TikTok, a user named Danny C posted a series of videos to his account.
Hey, I know a lot of y'all are still mentioning how y'all didn't get notifications. Do me a favor and help other people get notifications by hitting the like button. That's literally how it works. YouTube notifies other viewers and subscribers that we're live when this video gets more engagement by people hitting the like button. So if y'all would be so kind.
Showing some seriously eerie activity happening inside this young child's bedroom, seemingly in the middle of the night. The footage, shot on a home security camera, shows Danny walking into his child's room. He sighs as he notices toys scattered across the floor and
Heather, congratulations on moving into the new home.
starts picking them up. But he doesn't get far, because then this happens.
Cardo!
Yeah.
This just opened by itself. While I was in there. Did you move Mickey Mouse? Close it, please. Nobody's in there, right?
A door inside the child's bedroom swings open on its own for no apparent reason, prompting Danny to immediately call for someone else living in the house to come help. The two men then search the room, but they don't find anything that could explain what just happened. In a second video, the other man is wandering around the child's bedroom. The two of them get into a light argument about something, but it's right in the middle of their conversation that something even stranger happens.
Don't yell like that.
I was putting myself on enough
Look at me.
picking.
First of all, don't raise your voice like that. Inappropriate. And see, now the ghost is very upset. Don't do that.
Ah. Oh my God. Ah. I wish I could say what I want to say. All I'm going to say is, I'm not going to say nothing. Ah.
Out of nowhere, one of the child's toys visibly moves by itself. Amazingly, both the man and the child seem to laugh it off and don't appear too shaken by it. Of course, some might suggest that doors and toys can sometimes move because of airflow, vibrations, or mechanical issues. But the timing and the fact that it happens twice in quick succession definitely raises some eyebrows. If it's a coincidence, it's a very eerie one. So what do you guys think is going on here? Is Danny's child's bedroom haunted by a playful spirit? Or is there a more down-to-earth explanation for what we're seeing? Either way, if the activity keeps up, Danny might want to start thinking about finding a new place to live, just to be safe. The next video we'll be taking a look at comes from the popular Paranormal Encounters subreddit and was posted by a user known as jturley85. The uploader provides some helpful context surrounding the footage, which was reportedly filmed in Beaver, Utah. Here's what they wrote. Quote, "My wife's co-worker went out hunting this past weekend. They apparently took a pack of dogs out with them. While in the mountains, two of the dogs ran off. They chased after them and eventually found both dogs ripped apart, After some searching, while trying to look for whatever caused it, they found this and recorded it through their scope. I tried to upscale the video for clarity, but this was the best I could get. Anyone know what this could be? End quote. Let's take a look at the footage and see for ourselves. Whatever that thing is, it's pure nightmare fuel. The figure caught in the scope is tall, lanky, and moves in a deeply unnatural way. In the comments, the uploader adds that the arms look extremely long and thin, with what appears to be hair or fur hanging off of them. They initially thought it might just be another hunter, but after watching the footage more closely, they are no longer so sure. A lot of commenters are throwing out one chilling theory that this might be a skinwalker. Based on the creature's bizarre shape, eerily long limbs, and the disturbing circumstances that led to the encounter, it's honestly not hard to see why. Of course, we can't say for certain what was caught on camera here. Some skeptics have suggested it could be a person in unusual clothing.
Nah, I don't think that's no person, man. It almost look like a mole rat.
A case of video distortion, or even an intentional hoax. But if this is a hoax, it's a remarkably convincing one, especially with the panic backstory and the remote mountainous setting. So what do you think? Was this a real sighting of a skinwalker, or something even stranger? Or do you think there's a more rational explanation hiding just beneath the surface? Let me know your thoughts and theories in the comments, because whatever it was, it definitely wasn't normal.
Like Sir Spooks is doing ghost hunts. Hey, we're gonna have to check out some of his ghost hunts.
A person named Irakli Rodonaya posted a video to their YouTube account all the way back in December of 2009, showing what appears to be a casual moment of filming outside their car somewhere in Moscow. For the first minute or so, nothing really seems out of the ordinary. It just looks like someone filming random scenes around the city. It's slow, uneventful, and honestly a little boring at first. But that all changes pretty quickly, as I'm sure you could have guessed. Take a look.
Сегодня была про будут разгоняться тучи, может, она какая-то автономная, вообще сама по себе ходит. Смотри, если что-то держится. Ну или правда что-то какое-то может. Завтра не скажешь, что это такое. Это явно связано. Или сегодня скажут уже разводом туч.
Hovering in the sky in the middle of the night is what appears to be a massive pyramid-shaped UFO. The object just sits there, eerily silent and unmoving, creating a surreal, almost hypnotic image. Many people in the comments expressed frustration that Irakli didn't stop the car and get out to film the object more steadily. The video is quite shaky, which makes it difficult to fully make out the details. but it's still one of the more unique UFO shapes ever caught on camera.
Good evening, Pamela.
Others have speculated that this could be a digital hoax, drone formation, or even a government experiment. But others argue that the size, structure, and behavior of the object are simply too strange to explain away easily. Either way, it's a highly intriguing piece of footage that will definitely leave you scratching your head. A Williamsburg resident named Abby Sobota posted a video to her TikTok account that shows her exploring an old, allegedly haunted basement. And let's just say, it turns out to be a decision she may have regretted. We watch as Abby wanders through the dim, run-down basement, filming her surroundings. She notes that the area looks like it might have once been a prison, since many of the doors down there resemble jail cells, complete with heavy bars and narrow openings. As she's commenting on these cell-like doors and walking deeper into the basement, something truly unsettling happens that shakes her to the core.
Like, there are these, what looks like prison cells.
I remember this. We seen this recently.
Look at these. Tell me that's not absolutely horrifying.
I think. Yeah, I remember this.
Did you see that shadow? Oh my god. Hello?
Shout out to you and the boyfriend Lex.
A strange sound suddenly echoes through the space, followed closely by the appearance of a mysterious shadow. What's chilling is that Abby appears to be completely alone. There's no one else visible in the basement with her. The video ends just seconds after the incident, leaving us with no idea what happened next. Thankfully, Abby wasn't harmed. She still actively posts on TikTok, but as far as this particular video goes, no update has ever been shared. Now, one possible explanation is that the shadow might have been cast by someone walking outside, especially if there's a light source or small window nearby. It's not impossible, but if you rewatch the clip closely, the timing and angle of the shadow still feel a bit off. It doesn't quite behave the way you'd expect a natural shadow to. So what was it? A shadowy spirit tied to a dark past? A strange trick of light? Or maybe just the mind playing tricks in an eerie setting? If that basement really was part of a former prison, then perhaps a lingering presence from the past was making itself known.
Dollar Silver, glad to hear that you're feeling better, brother.
Anything is possible. Reddit user Wrestling is Real posted a video to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit that's been gaining a lot of traction lately, and after watching it, it's easy to see why. According to the uploader, he was simply out for a walk in Scotland when he passed by an old abandoned building. He says he started hearing strange banging noises coming from around the property, and naturally, curiosity got the best of him, so he decided to investigate. Here's what he captured.
It is a ghost. It's just a wink.
Hey Jenny, I need to figure out my new P.O. box. I wrote it down somewhere. Oh man, look, yeah, I'll provide that to the mods soon. They don't even have my new P.O. box.
Wait. Must be a ghost.
Yeah, it's a ghost.
No, it's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Let's go.
It's like something's pushing that thing open, but I don't see anything.
There's nothing else there.
There's nothing there. But it's something hitting it hard.
something definitely feels off. The way the board flaps open and closed has a jerky, almost unnatural movement to it. And just as things seem to calm down, there's another noise, and then the motion suddenly stops, as if whatever was causing it decided to go still. The uploader also notes that no one else was around when the video was filmed, and while some might point to the wind as the cause, he raises a good question. If it really was the wind, why did it stop the moment that second noise occurred? While there's always the chance this was caused by airflow, pressure changes, or an unstable structure reacting to the environment, there's no denying that the timing, the movement, and the setting all combine to make this feel seriously creepy. Honestly, this is one of the most bizarre and unsettling clips I've come across in a while, and I might just think twice about exploring abandoned buildings in Scotland anytime soon. What do you think? Just an old board and some wind, or something more? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And that was 7 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
That's what I'm saying, Pamela. That was very bizarre, to say the least. Somebody said in the comments that that was just a kid being bored. What were they using? Like, how were they making that freaking wood flap open like that so aggressively, but you could not see anything do it? I wanted to put it on a gust of wind, but even that didn't make any sense. I don't know. On to the next video. On to the next one. Y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button. It helps bring more people into the show. We're trying to get 700 likes, I think. This will be a fair number by the end of the live stream. So that way we can get over 1,000 live viewers in here. Hit the like button. It helps other people get notifications that we're currently live. This next video is a long one. Shout out to Goose Pimples. We haven't done the Goose Pimples video in a minute. This video is almost 40 minutes long. This is 7 scary videos you'll call your mom sobbing. How is it 7 videos and it's 40 minutes long? Let's find out.
Pois eu estou sentindo a vossa presença aqui, espírito, neste momento.
Sound like Portuguese.
The following scary footage was captured by Brazilian paranormal investigator
I knew it was Portuguese.
After a message urging him to investigate a haunted house sitting just outside the city. After learning about the violent activity and the long list of people who packed up and left without looking back, of course, Usules being Usules, couldn't resist. He grabbed his gear, met up with the homeowner, and stepped straight into one of the most aggressive hauntings he's ever documented. After a quick rundown of the house's history from his host Lucio, including all the freaky encounters that chased the family out, Usules wasted no time to getting to work. He set up a medium right.
Oh yeah, Felicia, Mr. Ballin did reach 10 million subscribers on YouTube. I think I was one of the first people to comment congratulating him on Instagram.
In the dining room to make contact with whatever had taken up residence in the shadows.
What up, Anitra?
And that's when the night went from mildly creepy to full-blown nightmare.
Fala o seguinte, Lucas. Vem aqui do meu lado. Vem aqui. Deixa eu ver o que tá aí. Vem aqui. Vem aqui do meu lado. Estende a mão aqui agora. Feche seus olhos. O meu nome é Ulisses Deadline. E eu sei que minha presença desloca espíritos obscuros de lugares e cantos como este. Pois eu estou sentindo a vossa presença aqui, espírito, neste momento. Ah, porra!
Somebody in the comments said all Brazilian ghost videos are cap. That would mean this man sitting in one of those chairs the reason he was told to move is because this man knew that those chairs were going to go flying.
Bagaceira lá. Você viu isso, Lúcio? A energia aqui, pessoal. Cara, espero que a câmera esteja pegando tudo aqui. Certo?
That was aggressive.
Que raios, mano. Olha isso.
O negócio bateu com o meu aí.
Que bagulho louco, Lúcio. Olha isso, ó. Vou ter que puxar pra cá essas cadeiras, porque a parede que é grande, bicho. E acaba ficando sem espaço aqui. Pessoal, deixa eu mostrar pra vocês aqui. Calma aí, Lúcio. Deixa eu tirar aqui, ó. Olha isso, ó. Essa cadeira. Olha aí. O jeito que aconteceu aqui, ó.
He's trying to show us that there aren't any strings. Uh-oh. It might be real, y'all. It might be real.
O jeito que aconteceu aqui foi espetacular. Vem pra cá, Lúcio. Senta aqui. Senão a gente vai ficar apertado demais aí. Eu não consigo.
Just as Ulysses was setting up a ritual to summon the spirit, boom, chairs fly, drawers slam, and the whole room goes exorcist mode.
Ah, porra!
But to really get why this moment hits so hard, you need to understand the how.
Hey, Felicia, why you got to be using my brain right now? That's not what I meant to say. Why you in my head is what I meant to say. Felicia says there's no room in there to use the oven. I was literally thinking, I'm like, if somebody is sitting at the table, you can't walk around them. Like, why they got that big old table inside that little room? They could have went with something smaller, maybe rectangle in shape instead of round. Because how you gonna get around that round table? Look, I'd like to be mindful of space and how much is usable.
House. Lucio lived here with his family in a quiet, isolated neighborhood, far enough from the city that screaming wouldn't help much. For a while, things were fine. Then came the cabinet slamming, the shadow figures, the whispers behind your back when no one's there. Classic.
Miranda says, when my notifications don't work, I went to my settings, checked my subscription, removed notifications for 5 minutes, turn it back on, and it should work. Been working for months now. Huh, interesting. Y'all hear that? Try that out. Turn off the notifications for my channel. For my channel, I guess, in the settings, and then turn it back on. And then, or wait 5 minutes before you turn it back on. And then it should work. She says she's been getting notifications for months now, ever since. Very nice.
Discounted house with a cursed history vibes. Eventually, Lucio moved his family out, and he wasn't alone. Neighbors started reporting the same thing and dipped before it got worse. But Ulysses, he wanted the smoke. And now he was getting it. Full blast.
E eu vou estar pondo pra gravar nesse momento. Deixa eu mostrar aqui pro pessoal aqui, ó. Os dois juntos aqui, ó. Ó. O meu nome é Ulisses Deadline. E eu estou presente nesta mesa. Pois diga o seu nome.
É Lúcio.
O nome Lúcio está presente nesta mesa. Pois neste momento, diga o seu nome aqui, espírito.
They didn't notice that candle move? I'm sorry, but I can't take this man serious. He is trying entirely too hard to be convincing.
Eu acredito que algo saiu aqui neste aparelho. Eu não sei se é um nome que saiu neste aparelho, mas eu tive um sentimento muito forte aqui agora. Olha isso! Olha isso, olha isso, olha isso! Saia de ré, Satanás! Olha isso, Lúcio. É impressionante, não é? Dá uma olhada, pessoal, dá uma olhada. Dá uma olhada. Dá uma olhada, cara. É assustador ou não é? É assustador ou não é? Saia de ré, espírito maligno. Levanta, Lúcio. Levanta. Que todo mal caia por terra neste momento.
Usually lit candles to try and get the entity's name, basic spirit communication setup, but then the flames started shaking. And the candles slid across the table like something was showing off. Unless
Mary, no, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry to hear that. My goodness.
in the house, it was already leading him into the bedroom.
Ué, tava fechada e a luz tava apagada. Olha aí. Não, não é lá não, aqui, Lúcio, ó. A luz tá assustando lá, pessoal. A luz tomou um maior susto lá, ó. Não, eu tô falando aqui, Lúcio. A luz tava... Isso aqui, ó. Tava fechado quando nós passamos e tava...
Jenny, I'm not sure if I have.
Quem é que está aqui? Rapaz do céu! Minha nossa, mano! Olha isso, pessoal! É assustador, Cara, olha o jeito que eu tô arrepiado! O bagulho ruga, mano! O bagulho ruga, olha aqui, pessoal, olha rugando, olha, ó, na frente de vocês, ó. Olha, Lúcio, olha, Lúcio, olha meu braço, ó. Olha o meu braço, tá, Lúcio? Olha aqui, ó. Olha aqui, Lúcio, dá uma olhada aqui, ó. Olha a tremedeira no Lúcio, olha a tremedeira. Pessoal, chegou a doer aqui. Ô, Lúcio, olha o seguinte, pega aquela Bíblia lá. Pega aquela Bíblia. Pega aquela Bíblia. Isso, pega essa Bíblia aí. Pega a Bíblia. Cara do céu. É assustador.
As they reached the bedroom, the door was already open, lights on, no one inside. And then, bam! A chair launched across the room like someone was done playing nice. Usually froze. His host looked like he'd just witnessed the second coming, shaking so hard he could have blended himself. They'd never seen it this violent, but Usually came to cast something out, and whatever it wasn't going quietly. Time to kill the lights and finish what they started. But what happened next? That's when Usually realized he should have brought backup.
Tinha algo aqui. Tinha algo, Lúcio. O Lúcio tá paralisado, pessoal. Olha isso, ó. Nem pisca, mano. O Lúcio nem pisca, pessoal. Dá uma olhada nisso. Dá uma olhada nisso. Dá uma olhada nisso. Cara, é assustador ou não é? É assustador ou não é? É assustador ou não é? Cara do céu. Saia de ré, espírito maligno. Luz, fala comigo. Fala comigo. Saia de ré, espírito maligno.
Somebody said, did y'all see the guy behind the door? Cap?
Lúcio, ficou dormente, Lúcio.
Não vi nada.
At first, his buddy here was believable, but now he ain't either. Oh, man. Somebody says, he is a bad actor and the timing way too perfect. Right. You would think this was the Blair Witch Project, the way he's capturing this paranormal on camera.
Você não viu nada?
Não.
Cody says, time to skip this clip.
Apagou tudo.
Pessoal, vou tá dando um tempo com o Lúcio aqui, pegando a chave, indo pra casa lá de cima lá. Ok, é isso.
Did you catch that? The chair moved again.
Espírito maligno.
I'm not skipping this. If we've seen it before, I would skip it, but I'm not skipping this. This is freaking comical.
But that wasn't the only thing off about this moment. As Usually tried to cast the spirit out, Lucio was lying in bed, completely unresponsive. And weirdly enough, he only started moving once the chair slid across the floor. Coincidence? Or was something leaving his body? The room felt clearer, but Usually wasn't convinced. He needed to be sure. So, he did what any horror addict would do. Grabbed the spirit box and headed into the neighbor's house for one last shot at making contact.
pegar aqui a caixinha para estar usando o Spirit Box aqui. E... está entrando aqui no local. Mas eu peço licença aqui do lugar. Caramba, a bateria dessa câmera tá acabando, pessoal. Deixa eu deixar aqui, ó, essas coisas. Pessoal, a bateria dessa câmera tá acabando, certo? Eu acredito que se der pau aqui, eu vou ter que ir lá no carro pegar outra, correto? Largou tudo pra trás, pessoal. Rapaz. Este lugar. Ok, eu estou desligando aqui o aparelho, pessoal. Chega. Tá desligando aqui a caixinha. Ok, tá colocando aqui fora, certo?
Yes, Miranda. If I was there with them, I'll be looking at I'll be standing in a corner like this.
Opa, olha. Eu falei pra vocês que eu vi algo me olhando ali, ó. Ali, ó. Ali, ó. Pois eu estou aqui, espírito. Se é vós que estiveres aqui, faça algo nessa luz. Olha. Opa, olha isso. Opa, passou aqui, ó. Passou aqui, pessoal. Passou aqui, mano. Passou aqui ao meu lado, ó. Passou aqui ao meu lado. Olha isso, mano. Olha isso, cara. Hã? Olha as minhas coisas ali ao chão. Rapaz, minha nossa. Olha isso. É assustador, né? É assustador, né? Olha isso, pessoal. Eu estou inteiro arrepiado aqui, mano. Eu estou inteiro arrepiado, cara. Cara do céu. Que espetacular. Espetacular, mano. Meu couro inteiro tá enrugado aqui, ó. Olha isso. Olha isso. Eu vou estar finalizando aqui, pessoal. Cê é louco, mano. Não me deu. Até a próxima com mais memória sobrenatural. Vou estar descendo lá com o Lúcio, velho.
Hey. Hey, I don't understand Portuguese, but this man just know he eating. He think he is eating right now, man. Yo, this is the best performance of his life. This man over here got the freaking the light thing on his head. It's never been on this whole time. I don't even think the thing worked. The battery probably dead. He over here huffing and puffing, breathing and stuff. He just look. Let me lock the door back so the ghost won't get out. Yeah, you see that over there? Man, if you don't get out of here.
Com certeza. Preciso ver como é que tá o Lúcio lá embaixo.
After clearing the rooms and getting nothing on the spirit box, Ulysses was about...
Hey, Vilify said, man, this is still going on. I clicked off this video and came back. It's still some cap.
...to wrap it up, until the hairs on his arm stood up like static. That's when the room snapped. Drawers flew open, doors swung wide. Objects started shifting and the massive sofa ended up across the room, like it had been launched. Who moved that? Casper the bodybuilder?
I did it!
No chance one person pulled that off. That was Ulysses' cue. He hit the classic Camry battery dying excuse and dipped fast.
Não me deu. Até a próxima com mais memória sobrenatural. Vou estar descendo lá.
Why this man wait until he got out the house to turn the light on his forehead. And why he locked his buddy inside? He locked his buddy inside the house, man. That's messed up. Oh, man. He just sacrificed his homeboy. He can't help you no more. You just made him sacrifice. This is madness.
So, real poltergeist? Let us know what you think.
God, I'm so glad this clip is over.
Number 6.
Yes, Jenny, that clip alone was the reason why this dang old video so long. I'm so glad it's over. Oh, man, I'm sorry I had to torture y'all like that, but I just wanted to see where this is going to go.
Yanked. This footage was posted on the Italian YouTube channel Quello Ci Non Sai after a family reached out for help with the escalating paranormal activity inside their home. Fed up with objects moving and strange sounds at night, they brought in a team of investigators to try and make contact. But the moment the session began, it became clear something inside that house had no interest in playing nice. Watch what happened.
Hey. What? I just heard something in the back room again, behind us where we just left.
That room?
Yes.
In here?
Yes.
Maybe it's playing.
Oh my God, this man said in here and walked in that room so confidently like nothing was gonna get him. Crazy.
Games with us. So are you playing with us? Or is there more than one demonic spirit here?
You want to ask a few questions here? And then...
Yeah, let's. So what I'm going to do is...
Yo, this man got some big cojones on him. He gonna walk in there, so you playing with us? Or is there more than one demonic spirit in here? Golly, he don't play. He ain't scared.
I'm going to ask yes and no questions, okay? You'll light it up once for no and twice for yes. Is there a spirit in this room with us right now?
Okay, man, then we'll check it out.
Did you see it?
No.
It blinked twice for yes. I said, is there a spirit here? It blinked twice for yes. Okay.
And this man is so demanding. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is there a spirit or not?
All right. Are you a good spirit? Oh my God! A good spirit? Oh my God!
Okay, that was interesting. Y'all saw it? That ghost said, no, I'm not a good spirit. Now give me that. Yanked it right out of his hand. That was crazy.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me? It just yanked it out of my hand.
As the session began, one of the investigators reached out using a paranormal device. Calm, steady, waiting for a sign. Didn't take long. The device was ripped clean out of his hand like something had enough of being polite. If they were looking for confirmation that something was in the room, that felt like a full body hell yes.
Nah, the thing that kills me is the cameraman. Y'all saw the cameraman? He's recording this dude like he's recording a freaking movie or something. Like, bro, the way I would have... Look. Here go the cameraman. He holding the camera like this. He recorded this man. He following this man everywhere this man go. Look at him. Watch.
Hand like something had enough of being polite. If they were looking...
You see him? He jumps right up and
for
records.
confirmation.
Nah. I would have been like this. I would have dropped that camera so quick.
Out of his hand like something had enough of being polite. If they were looking for confirmation that something was in the room, that felt like a full body hell yes.
Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
Number 5. Long walk home. At around 12:30 a.m. in Lima, Peru, a man finds himself walking home alone after failing to get a ride. With nothing but time and a weird feeling creeping in, he starts streaming live on TikTok to keep himself company. But halfway through the walk, something strange begins trailing him. And by the time he turns around, the night's taken a turn he'd never expect. Here's what his camera caught.
Urgente. Y hay Lima, Perú. Historias que en la playa penan mucho. Penan mucho, gente, ¿ok? Justo estamos en la zona donde los policías encontraron esa cosa. Wow, gente, miren todo lo que vamos a bajar, ¿ah? Uy, ¿tú? Ay, mano, ¿este perro negro?
Oh, look at the cute little doggy.
Mano. ¿Saben qué? ¿Qué hace? Ven, ven, te vas a caer. Gracias, Millán, chicos. Mano, este pata está arriba, huevón. Mano, escúchame. Tiene... Mano, mira cómo traspasa su cuerpo. ¿Vieron? Oye, ¿qué fue, huevón? Está todo transparente, huevón.
Hey, you heard the man? The guy that's recording? This guy here? He said what I saw, but I didn't think he saw what I saw. That man, as he was walking away, was transparent. And he even says, he was like, everything was see-through. Why? See, this dude is transparent. You can see through him. Watch what this guy says.
Oye, ¿qué fue, huevón?
He says, hey, what was that, man?
Está todo transparente.
Everything see-through, man.
During the live stream, a black dog starts following him, all harmless until it vanishes without a trace. Then a man appears behind him, walking the same way, silent, distant, and just like the dog, he disappears too, on a wide open road with nowhere to hide. But the creepiest part, as he reaches a bridge, another figure appears. Watching, he flips his front camera to avoid turning around, and captures the man walking away, translucent, fading, and phasing right over the barrier like a ghost headed for the water. This wasn't a sketchy back alley, it was a live stream, and whatever was trailing him wasn't human.
That's the best part. This was a live stream.
Mira cómo traspasa su cuerpo, ¿vieron?
Number 4. Treats and Tricks. This next clip was posted to TikTok by a dog.
Hey y'all, we got over 1,000 live viewers. Y'all think we can get 700 likes by the end of this video?
Owner who was just trying to film a light-hearted training session at home. But by the time the camera stopped rolling, he had captured way more than a distracted pup ignoring commands. What started as tricks for treats quickly turned into something that felt watched. And the deeper into the house he went, the more it felt like something else was there too. Let's watch.
Sit. Good girls. Pow. Pow. Whatever. Let me get you a treat. Alright, wait. There it is. There you go. That's fucking weird.
One of his dogs couldn't care less about commands, so he heads off to grab the treats. But as he walks into his bedroom, he spots the dresser drawer swinging open, on its own. Weird, yeah, but he shrugs it off. Little did he know, by the end of the day, he'd been mentally scrolling for a priest, because things were about to get a lot creepier. Later that night, he's just chilling when he hears footsteps upstairs. So what does he do? Grabs his phone. Because obviously, recording for TikTok is better than grabbing a weapon. But before he can even get to the stairs, the door behind him starts slamming on its own, repeatedly. And no, it wasn't the wind. The windows were shut. Every single one. And even if it was the wind, why did it only knock over one specific container? Now his paranoia is peaking. And 2 nights later, it gets worse. Watch this.
I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. I'm just trying to sleep out there and just dozed off. It sounds like somebody knocking on my fucking door. Hello?
Don't open it. Don't open it. You opened it. You open. What's that? What's that? You opened it. Be careful. It's on the hallway with you. Nope. Nope. Go back. Go back in the room. Go back. There you go. Smart man. Smart man. Smart man. Now lock it. Lock the door. Lock the door, you fool. You better lock it. I don't think locking is gonna help, but I would still lock it. Why you opening it? You're not black. Why you going back in the hallway, fool? You went back in the room for a reason. He kicked it.
He's jolted awake by a knock on his bedroom door. Half asleep but curious, he steps out just in time to see another door slowly shutting on its own. Like the house had auto-closed.
Steve H says, will we get another video if we get 700 likes? We'll get another video if we get 800 likes. How about that? 800 likes for another video.
Set to haunted. Still groggy, he heads back to bed until something makes him step out again. That's when the toy car in the hallway rolls towards him. No breeze, no dog, just one slow, deliberate nudge from something unseen. Understandably, he freaks out, and honestly, we're still wondering why the dogs didn't sense any of it. He never mentioned a haunted past for the house, but judging by his reaction, this wasn't business as usual. If something followed him home, it definitely made itself comfortable.
Catherine just gifted the channel with 20 channel memberships. Ronald, how did you get the first one so fast? I do not understand.
Okay. Number 3.
Make sure y'all thank her. Make sure y'all thank her. You don't deserve it. There's about 3 left, and they're gone. Shout out to everybody that got a channel membership.
Spectre in sight. This investigation comes from the YouTube channel Franco TV, who set out to explore an ancient cemetery, one that's not only famous for appearing in the movie Gladiator, but also notorious for its darker, lesser-known history.
Shout out to the legend Franco TV.
Over the years, stories of ghost sightings and unexplainable phenomena have driven thrill seekers to the site. But for Franco, this wasn't just a casual visit. He's been here before, and this time, something was already watching. Watch what he captured before even stepping past the gates.
Make sure nobody's just walking up through here.
48 months is a long time, baby. I appreciate the love and support. Thank you. $48 channel member right there.
I just see something peeking out, or...
What that is? Y'all saw that?
Hola?
People, Jose says, I never figured out how to get those channel memberships. And Tamster2K says, I heard that they're auto granted to random folks by YouTube. Nope. That's not how it works. You got to turn on the ability to receive channel memberships on your end. That's all I know, because I don't know how it works like that.
Is there somebody watching?
Thank you, Shay.
Did you catch that? It was subtle, like something was peeking at him from the other side. Not quite a face, but definitely not a plant. An animal, a trick of the light, or something that had been waiting for Franco to show up. He walked over to check it out. No one.
Stevie, you right. You is right, because I've tried to work with the man. He ignores me because I'm going to call it out for being a cat.
And there, not a single soul. And before you chalk it up to being a weird-looking plant, check out what his thermal cam picked up from that same spot once he got inside the cemetery.
I'm seeing what I can see. I'm gonna turn off my light. And hopefully if there is somebody here...
Whatever that thing was that was peeking over that wall, it looks like somebody could have had like a stuffed animal or a stuffed toy, and they were like peeking the head of it up, almost like a puppet.
I think there is. They don't think I could see them, but I could see everything. There we go, and record. Alright, so I'm now recording on thermal imaging camera, and I'm already getting something extremely bright white way up there. See it? So something is cold, reflecting off the back mausoleum wall back there. And I just heard something. Oh, well, I already recorded on GoPro, so I heard a bang, like something closing. I got something staring at me from a room. Oh my god. Holy shit.
That's right, Matt. Matt says, hey, Art, I see you got the shop back up and running. Gotta cop me something. Feel free, baby. Feel free. I'm gonna be shipping stuff out when I get back in town on Tuesday.
I got something staring at me from a room.
Y'all, we got 1,100 live viewers. Hit that like button.
Something was just staring at me from this room. Point the light away.
Was it? I didn't see nothing.
This time, the thermal cam showed a clear heat signature, someone or something peeking out from one of the mausoleums. And here's the kicker. Franco didn't see it with his own eyes. It wasn't on his regular camera either, but when he went to check, no one there. So whatever was playing peekaboo behind that door didn't want to be seen the normal way. He seems to be getting on to something though, because the next place he investigated sent chills down our spine.
Hello? I'm coming in to visit.
What'd it do?
Can I come inside? I don't know why there's a gate here, but it makes it that much more eerie. Oh, that was a dog. That stupid dog keeps scaring me because it sounds like somebody talking. Hola.
Missy, one day we will. I gotta get a dope design first.
Please, it is so dark in here. The last time I came here, I didn't think anybody wanted to be in here.
700 likes for another video.
You guys cool if I come in now?
800 likes for another video.
Hello?
Animation Dad, I do.
Man, it is pitch black for me, but you guys get to see.
Worldwide. just started hearing music. Y'all hear the music? It sounds like one of those little the boxes that you spin. I can't think of the name of them.
Music just started playing as soon as I walked inside.
Welding is cool. Welcome. FTL.
Hola.
Put FTL in the chat if it's your first time live hanging out with us. Wayne, thank you for the donation, baby.
What the fuck? There's nobody in there. That might be paranormal.
Music box. Thank you. Duh.
Hola. You guys mind if I come inside? There's a legit music box going off in the back.
Alright, somebody else has seen this already because somebody commented before he did what he just did. He just said politely, he asked the spirits if he could come inside, and somebody comment. Wait, hold on. Where's that comment at? Catherine says he's smart to show respect and ask.
Doo-doo-doo. What I heard wasn't coming.
Inside another mausoleum, he hears what sounds like someone winding up a music box.
That might be paranormal.
See, I knew it was a music box.
Full Annabelle vibes. He checks it out, nothing there. Thinking it might have come from somewhere else, he pushes deeper into the cemetery, and what he finds next makes him wish he'd never stepped inside. Take a look.
This is this other creepy mausoleum here. I think this area is even more darker than the other one. What the hell was that? Hola?
Wayne, thank you in the white.
Those CDs are the creepiest CDs. They're always moving.
Tell her I said hello.
Look at the one to the right. It's like swinging.
Swinging hard, too.
I want to see if I can hear what I heard again.
Thank you, Shape Boogie.
That CD literally just moved. I just seen it on the night vision.
This time, the CDs hanging from the roof start swinging. Probably just wind or bats. Right? Wrong. Because when Franco slowed down the footage and switched to night vision, he caught something that'll wipe that theory clean off the table.
What the fuck?
What?
There's no way the wind made that CD float midair for a few seconds. It looked like...
Yo, that thing, come on. There might be somebody up top pulling a fishing line.
Like something held it there, like it had questions. Wind? Nope. Physics? Not tonight. Franco got the message and made a tactical exit, promising to come back with more footage to keep us all up at night. Major props to him though. If you're into raw, spine-chilling ghost hunts, go check out Franco TV and let him know the Goose Pimples fam sent you. Number 2. The Unseen Prisoner. On October 19th, 2022, a team of paranormal investigators gained overnight access to one of England's oldest and most infamous locations, Oxford Castle and Prison. Built in 1071, it's a 1,000-year-old fortress packed with stories of screams, shadows, and spirits that were never granted parole. But on investigation night, nothing. No whispers, no knocks, no shadows. They packed up thinking the place had gone cold. That is, until they reviewed the footage. Take a look.
Recently I carried out a paranormal investigation at Oxford Castle. We were let in overnight and the only people there. This was live footage which I didn't notice at the time, but if you look closely, there appears to be a face at the window.
I remember this. I remember this. Hey, that's a date that you don't hear about too often. The year 1071. We don't hear about nothing before damn 1600s.
As I rounded the corner and walked down one of the dark halls, I saw a figure leaning against a wall. Again, it wasn't there while I was doing the live feed.
Do you see that? A pale, ghostly face pressed up against a window as if something was watching them from the other side. What's even scarier...
I feel like that head might have been added in later because it was... For one, it was really big.
Is that none of them noticed it at the time. It was just a silent presence.
It looked like a computer head though. You know, it don't look real.
Of someone watching them from the shadows. Could it be the wandering spirit of one of the past inhabitants? Or are they trying to pull the wool over our eyes? Let us know down below. Number 1. The Pale Drifter. Late one night, two friends were riding through the city on a motorbike, just cruising, filming, enjoying the breeze. It felt like any other ride. But what their helmet-mounted camera captured mid-route, that wasn't normal. And when they've played it back, they realised they might have caught something they were never supposed to see. Let's take a look.
My thing about playing back footage, especially footage where it's just running and there's maybe silence or just you recording yourself riding, like how this is here. And this is something I thought about before they even started the clip. Like, to watch that footage back is so daunting. It's like boring unless you know that there's something interesting that you captured. Like, they didn't know that they captured something. Did they?
Se guardi attentamente in alto a destra, puoi vedere una figura in
So they saw her? They saw this woman in a white dress?
bianco in mezzo alla strada.
He's kind of
Dal suo aspetto
he's reacting like he did.
sembra un'apparizione e sembra addirittura sospesa in aria.
Maybe he did.
In the top right corner of the footage, a figure appears to be walking down the middle of the road, but there's nothing normal about it. It floats just above the ground, pale, almost see-through, like it's barely holding form. The guys uploaded the footage hoping someone could explain what they saw, But when something moves like that, quiet, slow, weightless, you don't look back. You just keep going and pray it doesn't follow you.
Now this one's a whole other level.
Y'all, we made it to the end of the video and the end of the live stream. I actually got to sit here. I got to eat. I wanted to edit that vlog, but it's getting late, and I gotta be up at 4 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, I haven't packed yet. Oh my God, I haven't packed yet for this trip. No. All right, so I'm about to get up out of here so I can eat, pack, go to sleep, and get up in a couple of hours. Man, I need my beauty rest. But anyway, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Peace. Good night, everybody.